guys, it's the Shields. I just have some more encouraging words for you. I find that just encouraging someone, if you just reach one person, you've done it. And I just want to read something to you as I always do. I want you guys to know this is nothing that I've taken from someone. This is just something that I've either written or was written for me. But this one I wrote. And I just, once again, I want to encourage you guys. I want you guys to just, with all the chaos in the world, I want you guys to just know that there is good somewhere. Actually, let me tell you a little story. This was in 2010. My mom and my dad had moved in with me because my dad was ill. It was a sickness unto death. So they moved in with me, and that the house that I have, I'm so thankful. I believe this was the house I was to have in order to help my mom with my dad. Now, mind you, my brother and my sister were with helping also, but I just believe I was blessed with this home. It's not the gigantic mansion or anything like that, but I truly believe I was blessed with this home to help my dad. And I just want to say, there is goodness in every kind of person. My mom and my dad and I were coming from his dialysis appointment. And on the way back, my mom always made him a plate to, because, with dialysis, sometimes, a lot of people, since they really haven't eaten very much, they get really hungry after about 3-4 hours on the machine. Well, my mom had made my dad a plate, and he was sitting up front with me, and my mom was sitting in the back. I remember this so well, like it was yesterday. We were going across some railroad tracks, and my dad's plate was tilted, and I said, Dad, if you don't be careful, you're going to spill everything into your lap. And he looked down at it, and I don't know if it registered, but he did say, huh. And then all of a sudden, this noise I've never heard before just came out of him, and he went down. He was gone. He just went out. My mom, she grabbed him she was behind him, so she grabbed him up. And honestly, people, I've never heard wailing like that ever in life, especially from my mom. And I just put the truck in park. I ended up stopping on the railroad tracks, and I put the truck in park, and I just jumped out the truck. And all these people, they were coming and stopping. And I was crying like crazy. I couldn't even think straight. And they were saying, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And I said, it's my dad. It's my dad. It's my dad. It's my dad. My mom, she was still wailing. And she was wailing, and she was calling my dad, and she was calling on God. And she said, God, no, please. God, no, please. And I'll tell you, all kinds of people stopped to help us. I remember this trucker, he was driving an 18-wheeler. He jumped out of the truck, and he was ready to go to bat for us, and didn't know us from the man on the moon, as they say. But people were helping us, and I was so distraught. I couldn't think straight. And there was this lady, she happened to be a nurse. Thank you, God. She happened to be a nurse, and she went to the side of the truck, and there was an old gentleman. He had a phone, and he called 911 for me. And I was talking to them on the phone, and I told them I had to move my dad. And they was like, no, don't move him. And I said, I'm parked on a railroad track. And just so happened, there was a church that just happened to be maybe 100 feet above us. And ahead of us. So I was able to park there, and I still had the little man's phone in my hand, and I was just gone. The mind was just gone, because this had never happened to us before. That same lady, she was with us, and she touched my dad's wrist, and she said, there's a pulse. Thank you, God. There's a pulse. And so by the time EMT got there, and the fire station and all that, as soon as they poked my dad, he came back. He just came to. And they never could figure out what was going on with him at that time. They never knew, but it never happened again. Although my dad has transitioned to heaven on December 2010, at least this time, we were able to be with him and let him go. That it just seems like at that moment it was just like he was just taken from us without us having a chance. You know what I mean? But he has transitioned on to heaven, and I'm just thankful to all the people, black, white, Latin, Asian, it didn't matter. People showed love at that moment. They showed love. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to everyone. Everyone. I'm so thankful. And I think if you live your life the right way, good will come for you. I mean, I know we go through a lot, but I think if you live your life the right way, you'll have good. Good will come to you. And I just want to say thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for just loving people just enough to stop by and say, what do you need? What can we do? We are here for you. I thank you. This is all I got to say because I'm getting a little teary-eyed right now, but I just want to say thank you. And show love to somebody. It doesn't matter who they are. Just show love. It'll come back to you. Have an amazing week. It's the Shields. Bye-bye.